Hi Cancer, my lunar brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. So with that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit the link in the description box below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good, or should I say us. So for our key to the week, we have the High Priestess card, right? Which is brilliant because it is the card, is one of the cards that rules the sign of Cancer, that has a very heavy, strong link to the psychic, intuitive awareness of the inner world of the Cancerian energy. Now, the fact that this is permeating the whole week for Aries, I actually felt like this is going to be a week where things are revealed to you slowly but surely. Whereas this week, I actually feel like this is all about secrets. Whether this is you divulging them, whether it's somebody else divulging them to you, there is something that you are going to learn in all of these sectors of your life. So when it comes to your actions, maybe your path ahead, when it comes to your communications, your money, your love, your love life sector, relationships, familial ties, all of that, there's something that's going to be revealed to you in all of these sectors this week. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the five of actions and options. This week, I do believe you are going to learn who it is that has been working at cross purposes to you. Anyone that has, that is not an open competitor. So what do I mean? When I say an open competitor, this is somebody that, that will say to you, oh, I'm up against you, or, I'll challenge you, or, maybe not necessarily even in a bad way. Maybe they just do something that's similar to you for work. However, the High Priestess is permeating this whole week, right? So it looks like whoever it is that's been working behind the scenes at cross purposes to you, maybe this person's been slandering you, maybe this person has been working actively against you. If you've got a YouTube channel, maybe, that person that always leaves the really awful comment with a different name every time. This week, it's all coming out. Whoever your competitors are, or whoever it is that has been working at cross purposes to you, this week is going to be revealed. And the interesting thing is, I don't feel like you're going looking for this. It's kind of like you're just going about your business, doing your thing. And this week it will be revealed to you in some sort of a discussion. Something will be made abundantly clear to you. And you may very well be surprised at where the source is. So pay attention this week. I'm looking forward to this one. I think I can say now, especially as it's come up, I've been working on some revealing methods. So yeah, interesting, really, really interesting. For your communications and conversations, we have the Ace of Swords, right? So this is going to be a week that will see you being very vocal. So usually Cancerians, Cancerian energy, when it communicates, it does it through feelings, through impressions, through affection and all of that. This week, all bets are off. This is going to be a week where you're very outspoken, very forthright. It's kind of like you're just going to be saying exactly what you're feeling. And this is the thing, when Cancerians are truly in control of all of their emotional energy, you're talking about tidal wave shit, right? Because when you think about the full force of water, when it decides that it's doing something, when you get the full force of that water, and it's the same with the full force of emotional energy, it's very, very powerful. This week, Cancer, you're communicating your feelings in a very direct way. You're going to be speaking exactly as you feel about everything. And I feel like some people may be very shocked about this. Now, remember with your ace, the aces are new beginnings or new starts. Some information that comes to you this week, maybe in a group setting, is going to send you off in a different way, but it's also going to see you changing something about your communication style. And it does look like this week, you're just going to be very upfront about what you feel, about how it is that you feel about something. And fair play to you, or should I say us, fair play to us, good for us. When it comes to communications and conversations this week, there's a couple of things. One, it looks like you're finally ready to share whatever your true story is. Not saying that you haven't shared your true story up until now. It's the same with me. I know where this is coming from, because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to have to start speaking more openly about, certain aspects of my history. And I feel like that's where that is coming from. But also, this will be a week where something is told to you, not necessarily in confidence, but it will be something that is shared with you that you didn't know before, or may be a secret. And I've got a funny feeling that it's going to be about whoever it is that's been working behind the scenes at cross purposes to you. All will be revealed. For money and materials, you've got the Three of Wands, right? No challenges to your money, no challenges to your bag, no challenges to your work or anything like that. In fact, this is actually really good, and it looks like this week you could be uncovering some sort of secret. Maybe you bump into somebody that really ends up helping you. Maybe you find a coach. Maybe this week you could get the skinny or the inside track about something to do with your business, or maybe even your personal arena, and it looks like that's going to help you maximize all of your results. So whatever it is, you're privy to some sort of knowledge this week that could really help you expand and grow your business exponentially. If you work for somebody else, this could be you finding out about a position that's opening up before anybody else. You could be privy to all of the changes that are upcoming before anybody else gets them. And then finally, because your money and materials is your health, right? It's also, this could be a week where you really are discovering what you are going to do as your next health kick. So maybe you're finding a new diet, maybe you're finding a new health regime, and this will be something that somebody says to you. It might be in the process of a conversation that you have. Going to be a lot of direct decisions made by Cancerians this week, Cancerian energy people. Very interesting for sure. And then finally, for love and relations, we have the Four of Swords. If you're partnered, whatever you learn about your partner this week, do not take it personally. It may just be that they have a different thought process to you. If you are partnered as well, this could be something that you learn about one of their family members, maybe something that they said about you, long ago, maybe something that they thought about you when you guys first met, or something like that. Now, it's not relevant for now. Just take the information and sit on it. Okay, don't do anything with it. Maybe later on it will become relevant for something, but for the moment, if you get into it with this person, it will have been your choice. You will be the instigator. And this week, with everything else that's coming up, I just feel like it's just take that, hold it and kind of do. This is a different story, but just with this, just take it, sit on it and hold it. Or don't. Maybe you've been too passive for too long. It is the Four of Swords after all. So if that is the case, you'll know to speak up. And if not, then, you'll know to remain calm and quiet for now. For those of you that are single, I'm going to be really honest with you. It looks like if there is a new-ish person in your life this week, you could be learning something about them that kind of puts you off. And actually I'm making that face because I feel like, it's like, not interested in that. Thank you. Next. Right, when it comes to your familial ties, this week it could see you having to defend a family member. So if this isn't about you and your partner, like I mentioned earlier, it could be a family member that you kind of have to rush to the defense of. Now, Cancer is a very protective sign, right? Everyone always talks about nurturing, nourishing and fluffy stuff. Yeah, you want to see... mess with somebody that a Cancerian loves and see if we're still talking nurturing, fluffy, let me feed you. You'll see a very different side of them very quickly. So this week it could be that you're rushing to the defense of a friend or somebody. And it looks like whoever this person is, you might be hearing it through the grapevine. Maybe you're privy to a conversation about somebody and you say, hang on a sec. First of all, that person's not even here to defend themselves, so fuck you and the horse that you rode in on. Love you, SMG. Right, and so it could just be coming up in a really big way. But yeah, just keep an eye on that. Like I said, there's going to be a lot divulged this week for sure. I'm very intrigued to see how this works out. And I've just got a feeling that I know who it is and how it's going to come about for me. So I will be keeping my ears and eyes open. Remember, there are 3 things that cannot long stay hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. With that said, I wish you all an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.